the suspect.
Sorry?
Well, we're having a little sweepstake, so...
Classic sweepstake.
Not in the right direction.
It's a bit of a mystery so far. We're thinking of fitting up one of the staff. Listen, when I'm dressed like this, don't mess with me, okay?
Fitting up one of the staff.
Okay, Dwayne Fidel, are you in position?
Cheeky little bastard. Yeah.
You sure these are blanks? What did the guests hear on the night of the party?
The gunshot that killed Charlie Hume?
No. Any gunshot they heard must have come from a larger caliber gun. A louder gun.
Ah, well, if it's a louder gun you're looking for...
You said you didn't own a gun.
No, I said I didn't own a .22 pistol. But if it's a large gun you're after... Darling?
What large gun?
It was my father's. His service revolver.
Getting heat. I mean, how many showers do you ever do?
It's a good point. I'd be just forget solving and just be in the pool or the beach.
Worth dying for.
You know, if we could just prove the service revolver was fired that night.
He's back. He's gonna be your new pet.
Right, sir?
Yeah. Well, it would mean that Charlie could have been killed before 8 o'clock with a quiet .22 pistol, and the service revolver was only fired at 8 o'clock to establish an apparent time of death.
You need a break. Let's go for a walk.
Where?
Where?
So, tell me, what's London like?
Oh, noisy. A mess. Like being in a bar fight, mostly. But,
You love it?
only place I'd live. You've been fantastic.
Is she trying to flirt with him or something? That failed miserably. At least take your coat off. You're in your house, you fool. Is that really gonna stick ceramic? I don't think so, man. At least he keeps himself busy, you know? That's a lot of... Yeah, that's what I figured. Why would you have hot water, man? You're hot enough already.
Oh, come on.
Whoa, a key. That shouldn't be there.
Is the inspector in yet? No. He found a key. Looks like it's for a safety deposit box. Him and Lily have gone to the bank to check it out.
I thought you'd never ask.
Motorbikes! Yeah, that's the way to do it. Said, oh my god, the helmet! His face! He's gritting his teeth, oh my god. Oh, it's killing me. Oh my god, that helmet. Looks like a complete and utter doofus. Oh man, the mud.
There she is over there.
Well, how are we going to get to it?
We haven't got a search warrant.
We have now.
Think he's gonna fall off? That would be hilarious.
You alright there, sir?
That face he gave her, like, you bastard.
People smoking.
Told you.
Hang on. You're Charlie's cleaner.
Charlie didn't have a cleaner.
She was in my house.
Just like that?
No, dressed as a cleaner.
Dressed like that.
Now what?
Swim after. Swim quicker. Oh, he's coming in clutch. I thought that said Pikachu on the side. Man, that would have hilarious. That's pitch 2.
There you are.
Maybe that's a French word. I don't know it.
Remind me to tell you the story of the tortoise and the hare sometime.
He looks so depressed. Hey, he better have a waterproof watch, man, right? Ain't that happening. It's a goat!
Oh no.
I bet he's dead, isn't he? Ah.
Dead. He must have shot himself.
It's a .22 pistol, isn't it? Just like the one that killed Charlie.
This is...
Asylum working the same case, and you didn't think to tell me?
We couldn't. Camille reckons there's a corrupt policeman helping James Lavender. We couldn't take the risk.
It's not likely to be me, is it? I've been in Croydon for the last 13 years. If you're looking for your corrupt copper, it was Charlie Hume.
How do you know that?
I've got a box full of evidence linking Charlie to human trafficking and James Lavender's yacht. Charlie was clearly James's right-hand man.
Then we need to go in hard, sir. Arrest James Lavender right now.
Yeah, he's dead.
Don't tell me there is some form we have to fill in first and triplicate.
James Lavender's dead.
Fidel, you're with me. Yes, sir.
I like Fidel. He's cool. He did it, man.
I don't believe it. How long?
You do not ever want to know how long. Okay, that seems about right. It took me. This wasn't knocked over. Look, here and here. It was shot from slightly above and angling downwards. Now, if you go over towards the desk, let's say you're James.
You think James shot Charlie?
At this stage, all I know is that somebody shot this vase, but with a .22 bullet or a .38.
That's cool. Let's go. Let's see where it went. Oh.
You need to watch out for snakes, sir. They can be in a tree sometimes too.
I love that.
Oh, God. I thought you were...
Thought you were a snake.
I figured the tortoise would get there a whole lot quicker with a metal detector.
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
He
sir?
solved it. He had a house moment.
Mobile phone on him when he died. Get it for me. I'm also going to need the .22 pistol he was holding when we found his body. And while you're getting them, you and me, Dwayne, we're going to have a little chat. And so do you, Sergeant Thompson. Because it's you. You murdered Charlie Hume.
Are you insane?
No.
So he was alive, and she came in and killed him.
Charlie only bought you time. Isn't that right? How did the murderer kill Charlie Hume and then escape from a locked steel room? It's impossible. What you needed next was a sacrificial lamb. So you planted a safety deposit key in my bungalow, knowing that I'd find it the next time I showered. I mean, how many showers do you ever do? Because once I had the key, you could then lead me to the safety deposit box with all the evidence you'd planted to create supposed links between Charlie Hume, human trafficking, and James Lavender, who you killed before picking up the warrant for us to search his yacht.
Sir, this is all lies.
Can you prove any of this?
Charlie was found shot dead inside a locked panic room on his own, no gun nearby. But if you think about it logically, as he's the only person found inside, he must have been alive when the room was locked down. Who else could have shut that door down apart from him? He's the only person found in there. And if he was alive when he locked the room down...
Alive when he opened it.
Everybody out and don't touch anything.
he must have also been alive when Sergeant Thompson opened it up. Even if he was dead within seconds of her arriving on the scene. Because if he rang you, Sergeant, that's going to be pretty incriminating, don't you think?
Ah, and her phone did ring in the beginning. Ooh. Smartly played. I like the tune.
Hello?
So why did he ring you? If not to say that Charlie was going to take you both down unless you took him out.
Why would I kill Charlie Hume?
You're saying women don't kill people?
Yes, it was.
And yet with this case, nothing has been as it seems.
True, true. So what's it?
That
She
was
switched
fired
it.
on the night wasn't the gun that killed Charlie. The bullet that was fired wasn't the bullet that killed Charlie. So this is what I suddenly thought. What if the book Charlie was holding wasn't the book Charlie was holding?
It's Charlie Hume.
Imagine the book Charlie was holding was incriminating and you're Lily. What do? Well, you clear the crime scene, of course, standard procedure, but then what?
Call an ambulance. No.
Everyone's seen the book in Charlie's hand. You can't very well remove it, so you swap it. For any book on these shelves that looks the same. The innocent book going into Charlie's hands, and the incriminating book going back on the shelves, concealed amongst all these others, hidden in plain view, as it were. What's more, I reckon I can do this in one. Ah, Charlie Hume's blood on this. You see? Everything you'd need to prove James's involvement in human trafficking. Money, dates, cargoes.
How did you just do that?
This is the only one with no writing down the spine. Dwayne, Fidel, if you would.
Sure thing.
I almost made it, man. Chief. Is he gonna become chief? He's obviously, because obviously it's his show. But he's gonna stay, isn't he? Lots of things can happen in paradise. I love that goat. It's hilarious. But seriously, get some aircon in there, man. Or a fan of some sort. Jay, you almost killed it, man.
What if I'd trodden on you?
Look at him. He's maybe he was the pet of Charlie.
Maybe like that. I'm off.
Still wearing a suit, man. They should invent a summer suit. You know, like shorts and like maybe just a jacket or
Isn't a stitch
a
off.
vest
Really?
instead.
So my super in London arranges for me to be posted here. You agree to it, and it's not a stitch-up.
Of course not. It's just a sensible reallocation of resources.
Look, don't get me wrong. I'm sure the Caribbean's great. You know, beach holidays.
It's a
I
stitch-up.
can't work here, let alone live here. I don't know if anybody's noticed, but there's a tree growing through my front room. I've got no luggage.
It's just arrived.
What?
You know how your luggage was left at Heathrow?
Yeah, it's just arrived now.
Your suitcase, Chief.
Anything else? Any other bombshells I should know about?
Of course not. No. Well,
Maybe one.
maybe one.
Oh no. Oh, is she not undercover now? Or is she undercover? Wait.
Tell me about it.
You're undercover.
Was undercover. You kind of blew that when you arrested me, remember?
Come on, no one knows you're a copper.
I do.
What?
And if a crook like Marlon knows, then everyone in the underworld will know she's a copper, my brother.
Boy, not a crook.
Yes,
you are.
Even that go agrees.
Can't you go back to Guadeloupe?
Can't you go back to London?
I'm trying.
Try harder. I can't work with him.
The paperwork is done. You're both staying. So, as commissioner, and I'm very pleased to say, on behalf of the Royal St. Marie Police Force, welcome to paradise.
Oh my god, he's dragging it. Dude. Right, that is episode 1 of Death in Paradise. I really enjoyed that actually. Started a little bit slow, but then it built up, and that's just the pilot, so it's got to get better from there, and I'm sure it will be. I like the characters. I actually thought she was going to stick around more. I thought they were going to be like, I don't know, something, maybe, I don't know, maybe romantic. They seemed like she was trying to maybe seduce him, but obviously now maybe seduce him just to get him off the track. But yeah, that was good. I liked that. That was good. So some good deduction skills. I didn't really know who was doing it because I'm a dumbass. But yeah, I did not have a clue it was her. I thought it was Sarah's husband, whatever his name is, John, Mr. Lavender, or I don't know what it was. But yeah, I thought it was him. But then he goes and kills himself, but doesn't kill himself. But yeah, that was cool. I like it. I really enjoyed that. Obviously a really nice place to have a job, man. Just the only thing would be, obviously, you'd want some, internet of some sort. And that would be it. But then again, maybe you'd be surfing or parasailing. That you'd spend most of your time on the beach. Well, at least I would, because if it's hot, I'm on the beach or in the pool. Either or, you just there, or in the shower. But yeah, really enjoyed that. Have a good one, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you do like, please subscribe and leave a comment, and click the like button if you want. It really does help. Have a good one. Bye.